2008, I got deployed again to Afghanistan. This time it was Kandahar. I got an email from the task force commander. It basically said that you're the only piper in the task force. So we need you to be the task force piper of 0308. And what I didn't know was it was for every country that required a bagpiper. So I ended up doing 63 ramp ceremonies. And then at the end of my tour, I was pretty much done playing bagpipes. I didn't want to look at them. I didn't want to see them for a couple of years, because every time I looked at them, I would just go back to that place, and it would be a different ramp ceremony every time, or I would close my eyes and I'm like, no, I can't. So I had them on Kijiji. I was going to sell them. So I think the thing for me was when I applied, my friend and colleague, he was on my Facebook and he had all this Team Canada stuff and he was doing all these like sporting events, and I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm on the Warrior Games and you should apply. So that's how I initially applied, thinking that I was going to Warrior Games. I never even heard of Invictus Games. But my moment was we were at the Canada House and I was playing my bagpipes. They had approached us asking us if we could stick around. Just don't say anything because, you know, Prince Harry is going to be here, and it happened to be his birthday. So I put my pipes aside, and he had noticed them when he came in, and I didn't really have the time or the chance to talk to him about my whole story with the piping. So anyway, I said, would you like me to play a tune? And he's like, I'd love that for sure. So I played Happy Birthday for him, and then I piped him out of there. And then it got back that I was doing all these ramp ceremonies, and then it got back to Prince Harry, and he's like, you never told me this backstory. And then the closing ceremonies came up, and I was coming off the stage, and one of the members from the True Patriot Love, she said, just to let you know, just Prince Harry's probably going to mention your name in his closing speech. I didn't think it was going to be that elaborate.
It turned out to be a very impassioned, emotional speech.
He told my story, and he's like, just promise me one thing. And I was like, what's that? And he said, just keep playing your pipes. And I was like, okay.